is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com. Well, after many, many years of working for the county, Cynthia Heine, our county clerk, has announced that she plans to retire. She says that while she's thoroughly enjoyed working for the county all these years, it's time for her to move on to the next phase of her life. She informed the county commissioners this past week that she will work through the end of this year, and she will not be running for office again. I sat down with Cynthia to talk about her past with the county and the things that she's seen change over the years, and it's been quite remarkable.
It's kind of a strange way of getting started, but I worked at Chances Are as a waitress.
Okay.
Evelyn Foltz and her husband would come in every morning and have breakfast, and I served them all the time. And one day she said, "Would you like a job in my office?" And I was really excited. I did come to work for her. At that time, Pat Bradenkamp was the deputy, and I did claims, which vendor claims, paid the bills for the county, and also kept track of voters. At that time, we did it by hand. We took a piece of paper and you'd subtract one Republican and add one Democrat and that type of thing. So it was all done by hand. I worked for her for 3.5 years, and then had an opportunity to work in the county court system and learn different things. I love learning different and new things, so I took that opportunity. And in the county court, I worked under Judge Evans, who has recently retired, and I did traffic and small claims and civil, and then worked myself into juvenile. And that's probably the job I love the most. I got to sit in the courtroom and work with that. And then that job, I changed jobs then after 6.5 years working for the court system. And then went to the NRD. So I guess you could call me a government official or government worker all my life, but went to work for the NRD for John Turnbull, and had some excellent experiences there. They're probably top-notch in technology. I guess changing jobs is good in that way that you do learn a lot. Then Pat Bradenkamp came up to me at the county fair and said that her deputy was retiring and going to move away, and would I be interested in the deputy position. And that really excited me. So then I traveled from the NRD and came back to the county, and that was in July of 98.
Okay.
And I served then as the deputy doing the personnel side of the job. At that time, we didn't have computers, which is amazing. So going from the NRD, which was high-tech, to coming here with hardly any computers, I think we've accomplished the things that are possible right now, as far as we now are doing all of the payroll online. It's all direct deposit. We have time clocks, which there are not many counties in the state that do that.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the Register of Deeds portion, the clerk back there, Wendy Jensen, she's now, with the help of Sue over in the election portion, is scanning documents back to the beginning of time to the county, so that you can go online and see, take a piece of property, go all the way back to when it started in the county, and then we'll be able to pull up a copy of each document associated with that. So that's very exciting.
That's a big undertaking.
Terrifically big. We had a vendor approach us about this, and I think we're probably maybe the second in the state that's working on this.
Does it surprise you how far things have progressed? And really,
I think this office, the workers, when you have a new idea, a new system comes out, they're ready to do it. They're on top of it, we've just always been, have that mentality that we want to be up to date with everything we're doing, and I feel that's been accomplished.
On Tuesday, the county commissioners accepted her resignation and her announcement of her retirement. They say that there will be a reception held later on this month. Again, this is Melanie Wilkinson with YorkNewsTimes.com.